Hey everyone! Welcome to Back of the Cereal Box. I'm the host for today. It's me, Will Schuyler. I'm filling in for Johnny today because he had to go and drop his wife off at the airport. He apparently found that out yesterday, last night. So here I am, last minute, hosting the show. I got some wonderful guests for you today, so let's get this show started. If I can just figure out how to do this. All right. So between me and the co-hosts and guests, I kind of got distracted and didn't pour myself a bowl of cereal, but that's okay. We got Sean Connors, we got Melissa, and our special guest, Robert. All right, so tell me about yourselves. Sean, go ahead.
I am a podcaster. I have two podcasts, the 757 Renaissance Man and the LVAD Talk podcast. Single father, and that's why I don't have cereal today, but we'll talk about that later. And all around sound man.
Oh, awesome. Me and you are going to get along just fine. Melissa, tell me about yourself.
Good morning. So I'm Melissa. I have a professional organizing business, and I help people live less stressed. Sean, I don't have cereal either. I actually have an English muffin with peanut butter today because this is where I will be for the next 6 hours. But yeah, I have over 200 Funko Pops, and I love reading. So that's kind of why, Jen and I became friends.
Oh, wow. Okay. We'll have to talk about the Funko Pop addiction later. Robert, tell me about yourself. Oh, hold on a sec.
Oh.
All right. You doing okay there, Robert?
Sorry, guys, I lost you.
No worries.
Actually, I'm back.
Welcome to the show, Dee.
Dee!
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. So, Robert, tell us about yourself and how you got roped into doing this show.
I'm a writer and editor from Memphis, Tennessee. I like history. I write fantasy, science fiction, speculative fiction, quote unquote literary fiction. Not the distinction is real. Yeah, that's me. I really get excited when YouTube puts out when C.S. Lewis channels put out a new YouTube video, like C.S. Lewis Doodle or things like that. And I really like books. I bought about 7 or 8 for on my last vacation trip, including the trip to Imaginarium. So I guess that's me.
Awesome. All right.
Are y'all there?
Yes,
yeah, we're all good. All right, so Dee was here. Okay, you guys watched Black Widow. Because I'm in Canada, our restrictions just opened up now for us to go to movie theaters. So, how was Black Widow for you guys?
I liked it, even though, I kind of had to watch it at my girlfriend's mother's house during family Sunday dinner.
Oh, okay.
You end up answering more questions than you do watching. Who is that? And what are they? Where do they come from? And who's the whatchamacallits? And why are they flying? And
Melissa, how for you? How was Black Widow?
It was great both times I saw it. I'm with you, Sean. Like the first time I saw it with my son, and I'm like, more often than not, I'm like, dang it. But the second time I saw it with, a fellow nerdtastic person. So it was, it's so good. Can we just, You go because Black Widow is Black Widow, but then you fall in love with her sister while you're there. And I'm just, holy crickets. Right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yes. Yes.
Yep. All right, Robert. So, okay. Please tell me about your books.
My book? Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So my latest novel, you can see this here. This is Shank, which is Hit World book number 5. And Hit World is a joint endeavor started by author William Allen Webb, who was interviewed here previously a few weeks ago, I believe, and also Larry Boyd, who was here a few weeks ago too. And Hit World is a place in which all the things we don't think are really real in this world, from Bigfoot to Loch Ness monsters, magic, and aliens, and all that, are actually real. And also in the United States, after 9/11, in this alternate version of history, things were a lot worse. The government was almost completely wiped out. And so a group of mercenaries hired by billionaires went over and took care of the problems in Afghanistan and killed Osama bin Laden. In the process, they got a few things changed afterwards, so they had a lot of influence. So it is now legal to murder someone if you hire someone to murder them for you. And you may not kill anyone yourself, you may hire someone else. So the Hit World books are about shooters, hitmen who work for LEI, which is Life Enders Incorporated. And my book is about this fellow, Shank, Gordon Shaw, unfortunately nicknamed Shank because his first professional hit, his gun jammed and stabbed a guy with my weapon a bunch of times to kill him. And so he got that nickname, but he hates him. And the story follows Shank and some people associated with his hit, victims, their families and stuff, and the consequences of killing people and that sort of, of being a murderer for hire is legal, and what it does to people and such. That's it briefly.
Awesome. All right, so we can get that. Where can we get your books from? Oh, I think we are losing Robert.
Published by publishing and
You did it.
losing.
Yeah, you're cutting out, Robert. I apologize.
Are you there?
D Barty, see what you did?
I know. I gave him my technology, didn't I?
It could be me too, because I tend to mess with electronics, and it's apparently a virus that could go through a computer. So,
Are y'all there?
yeah, we can hear you. Oh, thank you, Melissa.
D definitely
Awesome.
did it.
I don't know
Okay.
if this is preferred option. I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting. I'm going to need to know that.
Okay, so while we're waiting for Robert to refresh, Dee, I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on?
Oh, not yet. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Somebody else.
It's okay. We all forgot our cereal this morning, so we.
Oh.
But coffee.
Yeah, I would definitely coffee.
So
Which is why I'm late. I had to wait for my coffee to get done.
I'm a very much a mixture of espresso and hot chocolate kind of person. So
It's okay. I drink espresso in a cup.
Got my Black Widow mug.
So fancy.
So
All right, I'm gonna ask you, but I already know the answer. But I'm gonna ask you anyway. Did you see Black Widow?
I have yet to see Black Widow. Dee, did you watch Black Widow? No? Okay.
No, my daughter did though. Does that count?
How was your birthday? I'm sorry, didn't.
No, by all means. Go
All right.
ahead.
Dee, didn't your daughter have a birthday?
Yeah, my other daughter turned 21.
See? How was it?
Which is why I wasn't here last week. Because we took her out for her 21st birthday. And I didn't get home till 4 a.m.
Oof.
Dead.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm too old for that.
Mm.
Yeah, we have to remind ourselves that every once in a while.
It was good. She had a lot of fun. She got very sick.
Oh no.
Which
You're
is, 21st
to.
birthday,
Right,
rite of
you're
passage.
supposed to.
You're supposed
Right.
to.
Yeah.
So you didn't. Is this your way of teaching her, control of drinking, or?
Yes. Yes. That's, that is one thing that I told her is that, look, you've never been able to go out and have like unlimited alcohol before, so you're not going to know your limits. And when you're out without mom and dad, you need to know your limits. So we had a long discussion about that.
So did you do the great parenting thing where you wake her up the next morning banging pots and pans and teaching her the fun ways of dealing with a hangover?
No.
Oh, you just let her sleep? Oh.
She, believe it or not,
You went
because
late on
she
her.
got sick so many times, she was actually okay. I mean, she wasn't fine, but she was like, she didn't have like the kill me now feeling. She was just kind of
She's
like
21. She has that snapback.
Gotta also teach her how to drink water in between drinking.
Yeah, we definitely did that. We pushed the water a lot.
Oh, good.
Oh my gosh, you talk about the snapback. Whew, let me tell you. Last time I had 2 big margaritas. It took me 3 days to recover. I was like, and never again. Oh, nope. I'm good.
No. See, I just pre-planned that. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to have fun this night. I'm going to need these 3 days off. It's like, I just own that. Let's get crazy and nap.
Yep. That's kind of how it is when it comes to conventions too. It's like I need at least like 3 days after the convention to recover.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't do well at conventions because I need sleep. You don't get that during this?
No, it's not included.
She is not happy if she does not get sleep. Which is why I'm like, why you gotta do this show so early? Because I'm all cranky and stuff.
Yep.
And drink the coffee.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
Well, see, for me, like I'm up anyway because I'm on holidays until tomorrow, but my sleep pattern has been completely thrown off, and so I'll wake up. My cats will wake me up to feed them, and so normally I'm up at like 4 a.m. 4 or 5 with my husband because he has to wake up early, and hey,
Uh-oh.
no,
Uh-oh.
oops. The boss is here. Better look like you're doing a good job, guys.
Stop talking about it.
Oh, I was already watching.
And we're grounded. Dang
You
it.
know, our guest was here, and we were trying to talk to him, and he ended up taking off on us. So
Yeah, that happens sometimes. But so you guys, I am eating because I don't have cereal this morning. I've got my Quest Power Bar protein bar. Yum.
uh-oh. That face did not look like you're enjoying it.
They're okay. I would much rather have a big bowl of sweet, sugary cereal from Magic Spoon.
Did you get your box?
No.
Oh.
I was angry.
This whole week has just been a complete cluster.
Oh, no.
Not in a bad way, just in a chaotic way. You know what I mean?
So what happened? Did your wife just tell you just before going to bed that you had to drive her to the airport?
Yes. We had this conversation earlier in the week. She told me 10:30. I was like, perfect. I can get up. I can do the show. We go to the airport. I go to Clarksville. I'm going to be doing a remote from Clarksville this afternoon. But I was like, this is going to be perfect. Perfect day. Perfect timing. And then I get home last night after doing a ghost tour. And she's like, I'm like, so what time do we have to leave in the morning? She's like, 7. What? Yeah.
Was your
That's
flight at 10:30?
That's what I was gonna say. So was her flight at 10:30?
it is. It is.
Okay.
And in Nashville you have to be at the gate 2 hours before the flight. So
All right, so Sandra Noel says good morning.
Hey, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra.
Larry Hoy was giving Robert a nice compliment there. It was a good week. I got to meet Dee. Hey.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good week.
Yeah, it was fun.
So Dee sends me a text message. Oh my God.
Welcome back, Robert.
Well, I hope it works this time.
So Dee sends me a text. I was just recognized at the pharmacy.
Well, that's a nice place to be recognized.
Yeah, I'm like so ecstatic that we are starting to be recognized in public. And I don't know, Dee, would thrill you or scare you?
What?
What? Huh? When you were recognized in public for being on the show, did that thrill or scare you?
Oh my gosh, I was totally thrilled. Of course, now I'm at the pharmacy because I'm getting medicine for an ear infection, so I feel like butt. So, but it made me, I was like, yay! I was excited, but it was so funny because she told me she recognized me, and then she was like, I see you every Saturday morning. And I was like,
Creepy.
what do I'm like, what do I do every Saturday morning? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And then I'm like, oh!
Oh my gosh.
You did, Jerry. I loved it. And then the other pharmacy techs were so cute. They were like, "Are you famous?" Because you know me, I'm loud. And so when she recognized me, I'm like, ah, you know. And they were like, "Are you famous?" And I'm like, "No, but thanks." I wish.
Clearly.
Larry loves your shirt as well.
It's
Johnny?
all comic book covers. Although this is not natural fabric. It's not breathed real well. I'm just saying. I'm like I'm starting to sweat like
Is there a heat wave happening in Nashville right now?
Yes.
It's 100 degrees.
Yes.
It's always this hot in the summer. And
Well,
it's not just
Johnny.
hot
When you
in
come over
Nashville.
tomorrow, bring your swimsuit. You can swim in the pool.
So where I live in Manitoba, Canada, Winnipeg, and we're in the middle of a heat wave up here as well. And so me and Joe were driving around, just driving around, just cruising, and I got a nice tan on one side of my body because of where the sun was.
I saw those pictures. I saw those pictures of you, Willow. You were as red as a lobster. That didn't look.
I'm still healing.
So what is a heat wave? What is a heat wave in Canada?
You know what? Our weather is just as comparable right now to Florida. So
you're getting about 80, 90?
She knows what that means. It's Celsius.
Oh yeah,
it's just as humid.
We hit 102 with just humidity yesterday.
Hey, so I'm hearing some static on the audio. Is that me? Or is that
I'm hearing it too.
It might be me.
I think it's you, John. I was
so
going to tell
nobody
you
else?
that earlier.
Okay, so we can do the elimination process
I'm hearing
of muting everybody and seeing where it comes from.
Better not be me. I just bought a new mic.
It's so it may be me since I'm on 5G because I was a good soldier and got the 5G vaccination. So my 5G everywhere it goes now.
I'm hearing it too.
You're cutting out, John. So
I am. So it's probably me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay.
And Sandra, you're not scary. You're adorable. Thank you.
Has anybody gone shopping this week and bought some new stuff at all?
Robert got like 7 books. I'm curious to see what they are, though. Like, what do you have in that stack?
Okay. Wait, here we go. Okay. So I've got this I picked up at the convention from Richard A. Knack. And then I picked this book up from him as well. Richard A. Knack wrote with he's done a lot of D&D related stuff like Dragonlance and whatnot back in the day. And this is from an author friend of mine, wanted to get her first novel. This is Resort to Murder by Dale Kesterson. And then I picked this up in a hardware store in New Bern, North Carolina, because it was by a local author. And I said, well, I'll give him a chance. So this guy. And then I picked this up in Imaginarium.
Wow.
By Carl Moore, who was personally quite a personality. And then my buddy Tommy B. Smith, I picked this one up. And hold on.
War, huh?
Yeah.
Good God, what is it good for?
Oh my Lord.
And I picked up
Nothing.
that. Sing it, John.
You're cutting out again, John.
So you guys just need to know. But I've had like this.
So we just.
Right?
That's what we're hearing.
Yes. The vertex.
Oh, poor Johnny.
It's you today.
It's you.
Not me. You.
I love it. That's the look I give my son, like, talk back again.
You're doing this.
I think that look is like permanent on any parent's face.
It'd be great if his phone froze up and he's just stuck.
Is that what happened to me a little bit ago?
Yes.
Yeah.
An HR meeting after the show.
Oh gosh. Oh. I'm over here making notes as Robert's showing his books, like, ooh, D&D book, Richard Knack. Go slower.
Oh, should I bring him back?
No, I'll just rewatch it. It's okay.
Okay.
Anybody else have anything to show off?
I got a new pop.
Ooh.
I didn't get it. It was gifted to me.
Aww.
Because this is what I do.
Cute.
Everybody's like, how much did you invest in these? I didn't, but people love me.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
So
always
what,
nice.
you just threw out your Amazon wish list and people buy them for you?
Well, the person that got me started on Pops kind of just is like, he knows which ones I collect. So occasionally I'll get surprises and I'm like, yes, I don't have to go to the store because people. So yeah. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa,
John,
audience, how many pops you have?
Melissa, audience.
have to say it like that, D. I have over 200 Funko Pops.
Wow.
I think I'm at like 214 or 215 now.
Wow.
Where do you keep them?
Just gonna show it.
Holy moly.
She
Wow.
has a museum.
That's all the decor of my house. So I don't
Okay.
have like tchotchkes and weird art or live, laugh, and love. I don't have any of that stuff. Woo, but yeah. What's up, G?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
And it's like, it's me being dumb again. What are those? I see them, but I don't know what they are.
They're collectibles.
Are they just like bobblehead collectible things? I don't know.
Some are bobblehead. They're just like little. They're just collectibles. They're like miniature. I want to say statues almost. And
Okay.
so, like, I could take her out, and then she comes on like a little stand and prop her up. But then they don't stack as nicely on the shelf. But yeah, they're just like little collectible figures.
Okay. So I've seen some that are similar to that are part of like video games. So I didn't know if I just didn't know. So thanks.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm surprised your kids didn't get into them, Dee. No?
My kids are weird.
Those are adult toys.
Anybody else have new loot to show off?
Different.
What? A little different.
That is unsafe.
Right. I got something. In the quest of the perfect microphone.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Pod mic.
Got the
Pod mic. Okay.
I had to
Is that
borrow
what-
my wife's phone just to make this work.
Oh, no.
Look at you.
Nice.
So far, so good. What do you guys think?
It
I
sounds
can hear you
good.
real-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear you real well.
Mm-hmm. Sounds better
Well,
than
I have-
Tim, for sure.
If you don't mind me asking, how much did that set you back?
Now, they went back to regular after pandemic prices. It's only $100.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
during
not
the
bad.
pandemic, it went up to like $130. And I was like, nah.
Yeah, supply and demand.
That extra $30, man. Nope. Mm-mm.
So, okay, that's a good question. How many people are going to stick with being a podcaster once, the pandemic is pretty much over?
Everybody.
Yeah, I got
This
too much
one's trying to
investment.
make me come back in the studio, and I'm like, yeah, I will if you change the time of the show.
Nope.
It's not happening.
Question about pod fade.
Can't hear you.
Bloop. You can't sass when you're in the vertex. Like, no. I got you, D. No.
I think he was saying something about pod fade.
Okay, yes. Dee, do you have your pod decks with you?
Yeah.
All right. So what kind of questions do you have for us today?
Oh, which one you got, D?
Pick one.
Which
The green
which
one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Which deck are we playing with?
Who's first? Ready? Who am I asking first?
You're asking Willow first.
Okay, Willow. What's the most embarrassing or worst thing your parents ever caught you doing?
Well, keeping this a family-friendly show. Probably destroying one of my shirts to make, a colorful tie-dye-ish kind of shirt, and yeah, I got in trouble for that.
Oh, your life was not spicy.
Oh, yeah. I grew up in foster care, so, and I was put into a fairly religious home at one point. That was not fun.
What about you, John? Can you give it a try?
That's what John did. He went robot.
Try it.
I just decided to start driving.
Well, that's
Anyway.
better. It's a little better.
Well, because I'm going in and out of cell phone towers. What did I get? Worst thing I got caught doing by my parents?
Yep.
I don't think we're allowed to talk about that on this show right
I
now.
think this is too G-rated of a show.
Was it that? Was it what we're all thinking, but not saying? Well, you have to answer the question.
Does it involve glitter?
Yes or no?
No glitter. But look, I was a 17-year-old.
What?
17-year-old robot.
Okay. Next.
All right, Sean, what did you do?
Ooh, what did I do? Yeah, I got caught doing the nasty. On my first time.
Oh man.
No.
I guess statute of limitations is over by now. It's up by now.
Statute of limitations.
We can fully tell that story. We're adults now.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's what therapy will do for you.
I think a lot of us have been caught doing that with our parents, unfortunately, and having that awkward chat with them is like.
I never was.
See, Dee was sneaky.
You were smart to probably do it when they weren't home.
I never did it at my house. What about you, Robert?
Well, wasn't caught by my parents, but my girlfriends. We actually weren't doing anything. We just weren't supposed to be home at that hour because she should have been at school and we were skipping.
Oh.
But we weren't actually being bad. We just didn't want to go to school. And then her father came home to grab something he'd forgotten. And so then I had to take her to school. But he thought we were. So that was, pretty embarrassing.
That was enough, right?
That was enough. Because there was no way we were convincing that we weren't.
So you might as well.
So for me, I was never caught doing that, but I was caught sneaking out to meet a boy.
See, and that's what I tell my daughter. See the common theme of all these stories? Boys.
Probably.
Hey, girls are just as bad.
No.
Boys have cooties.
What about you, Melissa?
I may have gotten caught with a boy in my bedroom.
Ugh.
But you was just counting Funko Pops.
I was always too scared. My parents would literally murder me, so I just didn't even go there.
No.
I was
like
murdered.
The door was open. Like that was a hard rule for us. Is the door was open, but he was just in the room, and it's okay, yeah. But I think that was that's our generational difference now. It's like we could fear our children, our parents, because they were allowed to hit us. So, I mean,
yep.
My parents fear me. Let me tell you, my parents fear me. My kids fear me.
D, for the record, my mom did kill me. She brought me back.
That's right. You're.
And now you're a cyborg.
Right.
My parents killed me and I had to walk it off, that,
Yeah.
Walk it off. I know you're dead, but just get up and walk it off.
Yep.
John's excited.
Sean ended up with an artificial heart because of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting story.
That's a great story.
Yeah. Yeah, I am a cyborg. I have an LVAD, and it's called a left ventricle assist device. So I have an arc reactor, and I have to have batteries, and I plug in at night like your cell phone.
So I cannot hang out with you in person. Seems how I mess with electronics. No, I could never hang out with you.
Oh my gosh, I was like, I would kill you.
I've always said that God has a sense of humor because I'm such a gadgets geek. He just finally turned me into a gadget. So I got my wish.
Damn. What's your next wish, Sean? Now I'd be curious what happens next.
I learned to stop wishing.
Oh, there's a life lesson.
Right.
All right, so this segment was brought to you by Poddex.
This episode is powered by Poddex. Pod decks are unique interview questions and episode starting prompts in the palm of your hand. So whether you're a new podcaster or an existing broadcaster looking to take your interviews and podcast episodes to the next level, you're going to want to check out Pod decks. Visit poddecks.com to get your pod decks today.
All right, so Melissa, I'm told that you have something weird to tell us.
Forgot about this. So I share a pocket friend space with John, and a group of people that I love and adore are encouraged me to start a podcast, in my free time. So John's like, oh,
what was that? Free what?
Right? Can I wish for that? Blink. No. So my dear friend pocket person, John, jerk, said that we're going to start a Melissa's weird thing. And that was kind of my weird moment this week of like, oh, I guess now I have a thing. Part of our back of the cereal box. Bam. That's weird. You make one suggestion. He's like, oh, here you go. Right? So I'm going to suggest that he makes me rich next week.
John may be the pop culture prophet, but to many of us, he's a genie.
Right? I'm not rubbing that.
Genie in a bottle, baby.
This is kind of funny being able to talk about him. He can't say anything back. This is kind of cool.
That's your next cosplay, John. Genie.
Yes. Oh my god! And you gotta get like the tube top one too. Like
John, what was this? Does this mean anything? What was that?
Says
he's saying yes. I'm gonna be the
kick our butts later.
He's loving that. He's like, oh, I see what you're saying, and I love it. Yeah.
It's like this. It's like touch the side of the nose, and yeah.
Now, which one should he be? The tube top with the ponytail or the big blue guy?
Yes.
That's a hard one.
Well, cons
you can do half and half.
Cons are multiple days. You can do this genie version on Friday and this genie version on Saturday and another one on Sunday. Like, you can even pull in Dream of Genie in there.
I mean, yes. I vote for the I Dream of Genie.
I vote for all.
That's what you're talking about. Tube top and ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
All three.
Yeah, one for each day. Yep.
I want to see Johnny in pink.
I want to see Johnny in a tube.
He could just dye his chest hair and then like shave it, and that's your tube top.
Oh.
The show doesn't belong to you today, Johnny. I'm sorry.
Log in a message and you're fired.
Well, you should know by now that I never stay on target. This is what you get when you get me to host your show. I'm trying. I honestly am trying. Okay, so this week in geek history, it's been 25 years of NWO. 25 years. Isn't that crazy?
Sean, did that just make you feel old?
Yeah, because my wrestlers were pre-NWO, so...
What's NWO?
My question exactly.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Isn't it a wrestling thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
There we go.
Thank you.
I don't know what that is, but it's fun music.
And
Still don't know.
happy birthday to one of the Corys, Corey Feldman. 50 years old today.
Years old.
Oh, I hope I'm prettier than that in 10 years.
Well, he's had a really hard life, so
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what happens when you let alcohol and drugs take your life over. And I think he's sober now, but yeah, he's still struggling with a lot of other stuff. So
that's crazy. Like
that's what happened to me. I'm really 10.
That's because you have kids.
5 of them.
Yeah.
Holy cow! I have 5 children.
Yay! High five! Ready? Boom!
Wait, which way? This way. Okay, here we go.
This way. Boom! You don't see that much anymore.
No, because I have 2.
Let me tell you, people don't get it. People don't get it. Like even simple things like going to a restaurant is like,
yes.
like we're a giant party of 7 people.
Yeah.
Move out of the way. We hungry.
We went on vacation, all 7 of us, and we took my wife's sister went with us too, so they had their Aunt Sherilyn with them, and it was party of 8 everywhere we went. And let me tell you, that was exciting.
I don't know how you guys handle that. Like, okay, I one of my foster homes, my last foster home, I was in a family of there was 7 of us, or 8 of us. And my foster mom used to say that I was the loudest one in the family. And it's like, well, if I didn't shout, nobody would hear me.
I just stopped talking some of the time. I would wander off and people would miss me hours later. I'd be in a room with a book. Where's Robert? Oh, there he is. Well, he's still breathing.
Hold on. Dee and Robert, what do you drive to transport all of these people?
An Expedition.
A Honda Odyssey minivan. And then it has the extra seat you can put in the middle row. And it just seats 8.
I'm not a minivan mom.
Oh.
Not going to do it.
It just works out for us.
I drive an Expedition. Now my husband's like, let's get a minivan. And I'm like, no. Not unless you're going to drive it, because I'm not doing it.
And here, me and my husband, we have no children, and we drive a '66 Dodge Coronet, which is the original minivan.
We just put 5,000 miles on that minivan in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're about to do the same. We're about to go on vacation next week. So
where are you going?
We'll be doing Panama City.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hold on, Robert. How many thousand miles?
It was about 5,000 miles in the last 3 weeks.
Wow.
We got an oil change, went on vacation. I mean, we did a number of things over the weekends. They went on over a week of vacation, Louisville being the last leg of that. And then we had to go back Monday and get an oil change Monday morning after we got back from Louisville.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
I'll be going on vacation. I'll be going to Superman celebration. I'll be going to shoot a movie. I'm same. Probably not 5,000 miles, but pretty close.
Yeah.
But yeah, ours has 8 seats, so we can haul Grandma around too. So that's fantastic.
Nice.
Please tell me you don't make Grandma get in the 3rd row, though.
Oh my God! Please tell me you do.
She likes to. She likes to sit back there with the kids. But let me tell you, my 3rd row, like this thing is fantastic. Because we have the car seats in the 2nd row, and all you do is push a button, and the entire seat lifts up. So you just walk right back there, and it's awesome. That's why that is the selling point why we bought it. Because the one we had before didn't do that. You had to climb over everything, and my husband's like, "There's a button, sold."
I had an Expedition at one time. Unfortunately, I chose the time to have it when gas was $4 a gallon.
Oh.
See, it's not that bad anymore. Mine's a 19, so
I couldn't wait. It had to go.
My gas mileage is not that bad. Not like the Tahoe was. Oh my gosh.
I had the original 2000 Expedition. It was go. Yeah.
Yeah. I had a 99 Tahoe, same.
Couldn't fill up in less than $100.
Mm-mm.
I used to ride around and make it mad and just put $20 in it. It would be like, take that and be happy.
John, you remember my Tahoe? We took it to Superman last time. Metropolis, last time we went.
John is on quite the journey. I just realized he's still driving.
Right?
This is every day. When you guys hear me on Clubhouse and I'm in the car, it's why. I live an hour from everything.
Same.
This is unsafe. My mom just came on.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. I finally joined the in crowd, and I watched Stranger Things. Anybody else watch it?
Yes.
Well, that was loud.
That is an awesome show.
I finished all 3 seasons.
Like all the 80s references from that show is amazing.
D finished the series. She passed me. I haven't even finished it.
What, John?
I saw the first 2.
So wait a minute, D. Barty. What happened to? I have 5 kids. I don't have time to watch anything.
I got a super bad ear infection to where my face was swollen, my neck was swollen, I was dizzy, couldn't do anything. That's what happened. So I started watching Stranger Things. Like, I normally don't get knocked out for things, but this time I did, and so my husband had to take care of everything. It was pretty bad.
I had that exact thing happen to me last year around this time. I'm prone to getting ear infections, but for some reason, this one in particular, just like it made my mouth swell, and I went to the dentist to to eliminate the possibility that I had a tooth infection, and it was not fun.
I'm still fighting it. Apparently, I had an inner and outer ear infection. So when I went to the doctor last week, it was last Wednesday, not this Wednesday, but last Wednesday, and the 7th, because it was my daughter's birthday that I went. But they gave me drops, and then that cleared up half of it. But then I had to go back on Tuesday because I still couldn't hear anything. And she was like, "Oh, you have an inner ear infection." So that's when I got the antibiotics, and that's when I met Sandra.
Well, so DRT, I have a question though. What did you think of Stranger Things?
It was strange.
Okay.
No, it was. Get hate mail for this. It was okay. It's a little juvenile, kind of Goosebumps-ish of this generation, I guess.
Oh.
That's kind of the point.
Yeah. I mean, I do like the fact that it's all set in the 80s, and I think we can all relate to a little bit anyway to growing up during that time. Of course, I was a baby then, but
you a baby.
Hey,
okay,
I want to acknowledge something. Jake Lindsay.
I was a baby.
Jake Lindsay, I love you, brother. But this show, we do acknowledge comments, but this is not a viewer comment show like Brian K. Morris's show. So we are going to interact with you. We are going to acknowledge you, but we might do it at a different time, or we might not do it in time. So just FYI, love you, brother, but
yeah.
I don't understand.
I was going to say that.
I don't understand either.
What's happening?
That's all right.
Don't worry about it.
I got a distraction.
Sandra.
But yeah, no, Stranger Things was great. Although I'm still not convinced that Winona Ryder is a good actress.
Really? I loved her in it. I was really excited.
No, I'm with you, Willow. It's a hard line for me of are you acting like you're acting, or are you actually a person and portraying that person? I'm with you.
You guys don't want to hear my rant about Natalie Portman either, so I won't waste your time.
I got a question.
But she's good looking.
That's for sure.
That's about as much as she has going for her, unfortunately.
What's the rules of live streaming? Because I want to talk about the end of Black Widow. Is it too close?
We're doing that Wednesday.
Oh, okay, yes.
Okay.
I got you.
Let me catch up to you guys, and maybe I'll join in on the conversation.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do Loki and Black Widow, Sean. So you're gonna have to join us Wednesday.
So I only could join you for half the show though, because I haven't had time for Loki yet.
Well, guess what you're gonna do until Wednesday?
And I'm a podcaster running 2 podcasts. It's hard for me to get into series, but a movie that I can sit down and watch.
Okay, D. Barty.
The family and kind of because
those
watch it with your kids.
Those episodes are 45 minutes each, and there's only 6 of them.
What'd I do? Oh, you're telling him. Okay,
That's
you're calling him.
John.
Okay, I got it.
It's a yellow shot.
Got it. He's being sarcastic. I'm not in trouble.
No.
What did I do?
I can't promise to make it by Wednesday.
Robert, are you watching any of the Disney Plus shows?
I don't actually have Disney Plus, so I'm not watching any of them. I haven't gone to the theater to see Black Widow. I think the last Marvel movie I saw was I caught up on the second Spider-Man movie with Mysterio, which was okay. It's fun, but I haven't caught up on the others. No, I'm in the 5 children and 2 full-time jobs life. So.
Right. See, I don't have the 5 children, but the 2 full-time jobs. I'm there with you.
Yep.
No.
It's adulting is hard.
Yes, sir, it is.
Yep.
And look at us pushing it.
I gotta go back to work tomorrow, and I'm getting to that point where it's like I don't want to go.
Yeah.
When can I make this my life?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Monday morning after my vacation was one of the hardest days of my life. There had been other people at work. If I hadn't been, when I went on vacation, they went on vacation. I came back when they're gone. If they had been there, I don't know if I could have made it. See you. But I got to work alone, so I made it just by that much.
No. And people are coming back to our office now, and I'm like, I'm not ready for people to come back, because just our department and one other department was in the whole building for the last year and a half, and now they're starting to bring people back. I'm like, oh.
They shut down my husband's office.
Oh.
You know what that means?
That means he's home with you?
Yes, all the time. He's early. Early.
We need a wives club, not the first wives club, but a wives club where we can just have a chat.
And now we have 2 dogs. As my kids.
He's like, I have an ear infection, babe. I gotta go not be in the room with you.
Oh yeah, D, I'm mad at you. You showed that dog the other week when I was on, and now my kids are like, we want another dog.
We'll go find one on the side of the road. That's all I can tell you.
So I bought a dog large enough to handle all the dog needs of the family. We're at maximum poundage per dog per person in my house.
Yeah, well, you know what? Because we're going on vacation and we had this vacation plan, and this dog is like so attached to my daughter. And she obviously has abandonment issues because she was left on the side of the road. So, like, she won't even let my daughter go take a shower without, like, howling. And, like, it's so bad. I mean, she's getting better, but so now we have to take her on vacation with us. And now we got to pay a $300 pet fee.
See,
it's
that
stupid.
dog needs a job.
Whoa.
Yeah. So.
Whoa.
All right, so there's some. I know you guys were talking about going to the Superman celebration. Is there any other appearances that you guys are doing in the next little while?
List.
Yes, here it is.
There it is.
Imaginarium, Louisville, Kentucky, July 9th to 11th. That's over. Superman celebration, Metropolitan.
Is that all the ones we're going to?
July 30th to August 1st. You know what? If I can get my passport within the next, couple months, maybe I'll join you guys on one of these shows. But I think it takes like 8 months to get a passport here.
Really?
Isn't the border still shut down?
The border into Canada, they can come here, but we can't go there. I know this because my daughter has a friend there, and she bought a plane ticket, and now she can't even go.
Oh.
Yeah. Kind of a bummer.
But soon, with everybody being vaccinated and us getting our vaccine stuff, we'll actually be able to travel soon again. So,
Willow, I'm gonna say it again, Willow. Here in America, we have something called freedom, and we've been able to travel freely for almost a year.
No.
Just saying.
How many times have we shut down? I mean, different cities.
Okay, Nashville shut down from March to June. Very, very short period. And now it's wall to wall, shoulder to shoulder people. This tonight in Nashville, there will be.
It was bad. Like, when I went last week and we went into a bar, it was like this. And when I say like this, I am not joking. I am not exaggerating. It was like, and I was like, please stop touching me. Don't touch me there. But I couldn't tell who was touching me where. And it was like New York, and I was so uncomfortable, and I had to leave, and it was bad.
No. I
It
was like,
was the subway in New York all over again. And I'm like telling my daughter, I'm like, people are groping me. And she's like, just turn around, Mom. Just turn around.
God.
And I'm like, I'm her mom. Stop it.
We need to get Dia like one of those hamster balls.
Go pick on the girl in the short skirt. Like, leave me alone.
gosh.
That's it. We're getting you one of those giant hamster ball Ds.
Right?
I think that's what we all need, is just to make sure that people stay out of our space.
D, I'm gonna get you a taser.
There's an idea.
I like it.
No, she'll use that on her children to get them up in the morning.
That's exactly why I'm giving her a taser.
Like, she's out and like, it was just fun. Dance.
John will figure out a way to make it electronic to get me up in the morning. Remote. He'll be like, get up, D.
Oh my Lord. No.
All right, so my brain just went in a totally different direction than where it shouldn't have been. We should probably promote John's book.
Yes, that's right.
All right, so because I am terrible at doing this, Nightrike by John B. Pica. John, please tell us about it. Or not.
Not right.
What is the Decoverse?
Okay, next, moving on.
I buy this book because John's really good at writing.
All right, so can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Now I am at home where there is actually internet, and so maybe the connection is stronger. So Nightrike is Volume 1 of the Decoverse. The Decoverse is my original universe that is based on the Art Deco mashup of the style aesthetics of the 1920s through the 1940s with science fiction and fantasy. Some people call it diesel punk. I call it deco punk, hence the Decoverse. And Nightrike is a story set during that period where Adolf Hitler has created an army of vampire Nazis with the help of Count Dracula to win World War II. And the collected heroes of the Decoverse have to fight them to save the world from an apocalyptic vampire future. Dun, dun, dun.
Woohoo!
And hey, look. We have a guest.
Hi, baby. Hello.
This is Handsome Jax.
Oh, he's so cute.
How old is he?
He is maybe 4.
Okay. Oh.
My little rat chi friend.
Aww.
All right, so we're coming up to the hour. So anything we needed, well, I'll play that video in a moment, but anything else that we need to talk about before we end the show?
Yeah, so did we show Robert's book cover?
We did, yeah. It was really scratchy at the time, so I don't know what
hold on. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Oh, there we go,
yeah. Tell us more about this book. Just recap it for us, Robert. Where can people get it? What's the 30-second elevator pitch synopsis?
Okay, Shank is the world in which everything you don't think is real. So Hit World, that's Hit World. Hit World, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, magic, aliens, they're all real. And in the United States, it's legal to hire someone to kill someone for you. You can hire a hitman to commit a murder. You can't do it yourself. And so Shank is a story of one of these hitmen and his victims and their families and such, and an intertwining tale of how, you know, some try to survive and some don't, and what happens to Shank as a result of making so many enemies and being such an arrogant son of a gun. And he's not really a lizard, but he dreams about being one. And you can find it at Chris Kennedy Publishing on Amazon.com.
I thought that was static, but it's clapping.
It was Sean's mic.
Womp, womp, womp.
Okay, how'd I do?
That was great.
Okay, good.
That was outstanding, Robert. That was a great pitch. And I want to get that book now. That sounds fantastic. I need the whole series. There's
Take this one.
First 4.
Take this one.
Take this one. Grab it.
So yes, again, you can find find Robert's book on Amazon.com.
Oh, somebody's handily putting it up there. Thank you.
It's the magic of technology, Robert.
Melissa's on the ball. All right, so we are on. You guys can buy us a coffee if you like our show. If you like this mess of show that we did today, buymeacoffee.com/cerealboxpod. All right. So thank you all for joining us today. Sean, where can we find you on social media?
757renaissanceman.com and elvadtalk.com.
Melissa, where can we find you? We can find you at the link that you provided there.
Yep.
All right. Dee, where can we find you on social media?
Yes, D-Bird Photo.
Excellent. Robert, where are you all on social media?
Best place is Facebook, and then I've got an Amazon auth profile. You can find me, Robert J. Krog or Robert Krog on Amazon. Just type in books and Robert J. Krog, and I'll pop up. And then
Excellent. Excellent. Johnny, where can we find you?
JohnPica.com. Of course. You can find and do all the things right there.
I really need to get myself a website. So you can find me all over social media. I am the social media socialite. You can also find me on the Hanging with Web TV network, all over Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all that lovely stuff. I will actually be hosting. Oh, thank you. You will also find me later this afternoon hosting Reels and Heels. So I'm doing double duty hosting today. So yes, I'm gonna go have a nap. You guys, all right. So, and we have our sponsor, Cindy Cap. I could just find here we are.
Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
All right. So thank you again for joining us today on Back of the Cereal Box. Thank you. Oh, go ahead, John.
Hey, one thing I want to throw out there, just as a reminder for everyone, I am going to be doing some live video on our Facebook page today from Clarksville, Tennessee. I'm going to be visiting a local comic book shop and a game store that just opened up in Clarksville. So no fan left behind. I'll be coming live to you guys this afternoon on Facebook. So make sure you like our Facebook page, click the notification icon so that you can go live with me when that happens. And also, Willow, we need to remind everyone that we are giving away a huge Batman game night game package. I think there's 5 or 6 games in this giveaway, And all you got to do to be entered to win is to like our page or subscribe on YouTube, like comments, post a comment on any of our posts on social media, and share. And for each one of those, you get points, entry points towards that giveaway. And we will announce the winner of that giveaway when we are live at Superman Celebration Saturday, July 31st. There it is. And I don't have the graphic up, but that's it.
As good as I get.
Batman
Girl, you are
Flux.
on it.
You fancy.
Yeah, Batman Flux, Batman
I wanna
Dice,
win and I
Batman Love
can't.
Letter. Batman, almost got him, and I think the Joker's Diabolical Party Pack.
So are we doing a show from Superman?
Oh yeah, you better believe it, baby.
Yay!
You guys got a stage and everything there, don't you? Or is that the?
Well-
oh no.
No, the stage is going to be at Covington Comic Con, August 14th, and that's not on the list yet because I've been a bad producer and I haven't updated the show list yet. But yeah, so Superman Celebration, we have a booth at Artist Alley, and we will have the Zorby at Superman Celebration. So D. Barty, you can just
I can nap.
kick back and relax and nap, and we'll let people come by and throw cereal at your face.
Awesome.
We'll make sure that you are well caffeinated.
Yeah, thank you. I'll need it.
We can do that.
Literally, I'm on vacation that week. I'll be in Florida that week, and then I have to come back a smidge early to go to Superman Celebration, which is
And
funny.
exciting. Go
What?
ahead, D.
No,
ahead.
I was gonna say I got a role in a movie. Whoop whoop, and it was supposed to shoot that weekend, but thankfully they changed it, so now I can go to Superman Celebration. I'm so excited.
So, D, you're cast in this movie. What does your husband think about you doing that nude scene?
Oh, he's good with it. It's fine.
Oh my God!
He sees it all the time. It's not a big deal.
Here is the exciting thing about Superman Celebration. Krayley, who is one half of Phoenix Sisters Cosplay, she is coming on board on our team for the new series that we're about to launch. She's also going to be co-hosting some Back Issue Breakfast Club. There she is, a Supergirl.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. But she will be joining us in the booth at Superman Celebration as well. So
Okay.
we're gonna have a great time. I cannot wait. And everybody watching, Metropolis, Illinois, it is free. Superman Celebration is 100% free. Doesn't cost a dime to go and attend, and it is my favorite event of the entire year. Now, the last time Dee and I were in Metropolis together, we were just touring the Superman Museum. Dee, have you actually been to Celebration? Oh,
No, so I'm super.
we're gonna
Like when
have
you
so
told
much
me
fun.
about it,
I cannot
I
wait.
put it on my calendar because I'm like, oh, I wish my boyfriend Dean Kane was going to be there, but he's not.
Are we sure he's not?
I know.
We might have to try to get that restraining order lifted. All right. All right, I'm done, Willow.
All right.
Close it out.
Okay.
Thank you. Ta-da.
No problem. You guys have a wonderful night, wonderful day.
Night.
Apparently, I left my brain on the pillow this morning. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys back on the air later.
Thanks for having me. Bye bye.
No problem.
Love you, mean
Later,
it. Catch you
y'all.
on the flip side.